Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. We're going to be doing a random Hearthstone stream today. The podcast that I would normally be doing right now has been postponed due to some absences, but I figure we can have a little fun with a card game. And actually, somebody just challenged me to a private match. So, well, now he is in a game. So we'll catch him next time around. I'm not sure what I want to do. I haven't actually looked at what the Tavern Brawl is. So let's find out. Just to see if that's what we want to do. Let's see. ShiftCon. Swap stories with fellow shifters at the Tavern Shifter Convention. Choose a class. Will fill your deck with shifters and spells. What the hell is a shifter? I do not even know what this is. Okay then. Let's try one. I do have a couple of little quests here. Let's see if that can help us along. Hunter and Mage, Paladin, and Warrior. I'm going to go for Paladin, just for fun. I haven't played Paladin in a bit, and now that I've said that, I'm actually going to change my mind and go for Hunter, because that one is a little bit more difficult for me to get my game on with. So, let's see what kind of random deck they give us with this one. I think for the first time, for the first hour of this, I'm going to do Hearthstone. If I get tired of this, which is highly likely since Hearthstone does not hold my attention for a whole long time, in one particular instance, I might play a little bit of Overwatch. But we'll just see what happens. See what happens in a bit. The card will change monster while it's in your hand. Ah, I do remember that card. Yes. It's the legendary 1 cost. It's a 1 cost 1/1, and at the beginning of every turn it changes.
Versus Garrosh.
Interesting. So you could potentially pick up some combos, depending on what particular minions are in your hand at that time. Like if you have dragon triggers or beast triggers or whatever. So it's going to be interesting to pick a synergy. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to flow. We'll see what we can do with it. See what we can do with it. So we're going first. Good deal. Does it change at the start of your turn? I'm pretty sure it changes at the start of your turn. So we'll get some different minions. If not, I don't think it's worth it to coin into 2 of them, because you're taking more options out of your hand later. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the animation that it gets. Alright, that makes a lot of sense. I don't really particularly want to throw that out, and the Joust is automatically going to fail on that. So, do we start with 3 minion? With 3? We start with 3 mana crystals. That's pretty cool. Okay then, so I will throw this out, because I can throw out both of them. And, big surprise, it's a shifter. We will not win this joust. Such a sad day indeed. This is a relatively interesting one, but it kind of feeds into the RNG mechanic again. It's probably going to take a long time to get through turns, because people are going to be looking and thinking, oh, which one of these is the best value, and which one of these is going to go best with all of the things that I already have on the board. And that was actually a pretty dang good card. Now I gotta get through a 2/4 taunt. There's a Murloc, but it is a 3/3. But on the other hand, I could potentially get in. Oh no, never mind. I have a Shadowpan Rider who will combo into a 6/7, which is definitely something that I want. I'm gonna hang on to this for another turn, because there's a potential card draw I could get if I need one later, and it is also +1 spell damage. So I imagine there's going to be a spell at some point, because there's got to be some Hunter class cards in this deck. There has got to be. I just have not uncovered them yet. Now see, what's going to be hilarious is, watch, I'm going to get a bunch of Murlocs next turn. Holy cow, I've got a Cthulhu. But I can't play it. I'm going to go for the Armorsmith. Or do I want to discover a beast?
I can't do that.
I'm going to discover a beast, because that will give me a card that I know I can rely on. The beasts have +1 attack, beasts have charge, scavenging hyena. I think the Tundra Rhino is probably the better option here. Okay, so we're going to kill him, and we're going to ping. I'm just kind of afraid to get rid of this card, because sometimes that one spell damage is exactly what you need, and other times it's not. I'm not really having any issues with cards, so I don't need to get rid of them quite yet. If I burn like 3 cards next turn, I'll probably kill him just to have another shifter in my hand. But whatever. So I need to get Tundra Rhino down, and one of you guys needs to change into a 2-cost beast. Well, that's interesting. Doesn't do a whole lot of good, but whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Okay, we're going to get the Rhino down and not the Assassin because I miscounted my mana, but that's okay. It's a decent card to get down. We'll go for this and some removal. On our way to catching up already. We just got to maintain board control. Got to maintain board control. Do I have a favorite card? I don't think I do. I like playing Murloc Rush. Murloc as a tribe is just kind of cool. My favorite class, probably Rogue. The most intriguing card to me right now is Blade of Cthulhu. It's the 9-cost Rogue card that takes the stats of a minion and adds it to your Cthulhu. And that's just the coolest feature for me, because I can Shadow Step it multiple times. I can have 2 in my deck. It's tons and tons and tons of removal in the late game. And it continually stacks your Cthulhu. So you can usually prevent a ton of damage to your hero and stack your Cthulhu up till it's just astronomically proportioned. I've got it well over 60-60 before doing that, and it's just a really fun time. Okay, so now I should probably play instead of yakking it up. He has got a Stealth Ogre Ninja, so Core Hound is immediately going to die, as is Hungry Dragon, and that will give him a minion. Let's go for... let's charge him in. Probably not going to get... oh, he's a beast, so he has charge. Never mind, I'm playing him. I completely forgot that I had a Tundra Rhino that synergizes with it, and that he is a beast. Way to go, Brink. Not remembering that. Anyway, so yeah, rolling the Blade of Cthulhu through, I've had people rage quit before I actually beat them, because I was just removing all of their minions with it. That and Assassinate. I mean, Rogue already has a ton of removal, but anyway. So I've had people rage quit, and then I've won the game before I could trigger Cthulhu before. I've only actually triggered Cthulhu a couple of times with that particular deck, but it is a fun time. Let's see. He has got a heavy axe with 1 more charge. So I could potentially get rid of his weapon, or I can copy his hero power. Let's see. He does not have any secrets. Lose stealth and draw a card. I need a big scary because he has got some large things on the board. So I'm going to go for that and hope that he doesn't have any direct removal. Like, maybe there's not an execute in this deck, because that would be lame. Even including the armored, he does have less health than me. And I can use this. He would actually have to have a 3rd minion to get rid of this. Ah, okay. So I know what I'm taking away. It's going to go for this and the Tundra Rhino. We'll see what I get. This is good. That is good if I had an empty hand, but I don't. And I also don't have my +1 spell damage anymore. Yay! Okay, so this has 12 mana cost. Quick, somebody, what else has 12 mana cost? Like, if I play Recombobulator, what am I gonna get? The same thing again?
You might feel a little tingle.
What you got? What you got? Same thing. That must be the only 12 cost minion. But you know what? I got a full health giant for free after removing that. Okay, so hero power can target minions. That's a good thing. I can play you. And then I can pop you so that I can kill you next time. Good deal. Is the Molten Giant 12? I don't think it is. I'm going to Google this real quick to the side. Hearthstone cards that cost 12. 12 cost cards. Clockwork Giant and Mountain Giant. So I would have just gotten another 8/8 Giant regardless. Yeah, Molten Giant has 25. It was 20 and then they nerfed it to hell. Ick. Oh, Saber-Tooth Lion. No. Interesting. Okay, he really wants to get rid of that giant. But that's okay because I was planning on doing removal next time anyway. Alright, so we've got hero power into you. We can go for Shadow Fiend. I'm not sure how that's actually going to affect Shifter Xeris. Maybe it will be -1. I don't know. Should we deal 3 damage? I'm going to hang on to that for a little bit more removal. Let's draw a card. Tracking. Why the hell do I have tracking in a deck full of shifters? It's just going to give me shifters. Yeah. Give me the shifter. Alright. Ping, ping, ping. And we're done. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to draw one next turn. I'm super eager to see what happens with this. Alright, so Explosive Trap comes in, reducing cost by 1. Because, of course, I wouldn't get the thing that I actually want to trigger. Okay, so I've got the Kraken and I've got a Taunt Minion. I'm going to go for the damage because that's going to get me one step closer to lethal. 1 health, folks. 1 health away. And no, I didn't miss lethal because I couldn't hero powered with the 9 cost. I don't know. No, I did miss lethal. No, because the 4 damage from that is what got me so close.
What we do.
Yeah, I did. Quick shot is 3, and that's 2 for 5, and then the damage from the rest of them. Well, dang it. You know what? That's fine. Here we go. Quick shot, you're dead. Don't even have to go through the taunt. Alright, well there's an easy win. That's a relatively interesting tavern brawl. I'm not going to hold anything against it. Let's go for another round with the hunter. We'll finish up that quest. Who knows? Maybe I'll get an arena run in. I may actually have an arena already open. I do not remember. I will have to see. I love the wheels, like all the names that they show. You are going to be versus a coffee addict. Nope, it's a worthy opponent. Worthy opponent.
Begin.
Alright, so we do start off at 3 mana. That is a beautiful thing. Because you know what? I've got an animal companion. I was kind of hoping in the back of my mind that that card would be in here somewhere. So we need to throw this down. And it needs to pop up as the 4/4 taunt. And I will be absolutely fine. Every class has OP. Oh. Oh, I forgot. That doesn't have charge anymore. Freaking A. That is such bad value. Like, Arcane Golem got nerfed all the way to hell and back. And we got our wish. Exactly what I needed. Hello, Misha. I like you. I like you a lot. Especially when you get your taunty face up in front of mine. Doomguard would have been an interesting one. If I had but one more mana. Or Flame Tongue Totem. Why don't they just start us with 10 mana? That would make it so much more fun. No ramp at all. None whatsoever. Best way to play. Okay, so I got Ragnaros, but I cannot play him, so that is kinda pointless. We're gonna throw out... all of these are terrible. We're gonna throw out Snapjaw, because he will probably survive. He has buttloads of health. Why does he have a 2-layered shell? It's almost like he has a shell on top of his shell. And I don't really understand.
May my ancestors watch over.
Ooh. That's going to be a problem. Because I can't remove that in one hit. I'm about to take a lot of face damage. Please give me a taunt. Please give me a taunt. There's Dr. Boom, and he is 1 mana away. That's lame. But this will work.
What lurks in the depths?
I should have attacked first. I didn't think about that. Yay, Brink on the failed combo. But at least it's still alive. I'll get a 2-for-1 anyway. Unless he decides to go for that and sacrifice his facial features. Sacrifice your facial features on the altar of Horde assassination. This just got really depressing. I need, right now, a flame trap. A flame trap would be ideal. But that's not happening, and now he has a pingy ping. Pingity 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 ping. Well then.
Behind you.
That helps. Do I want to play that? I really don't. It's not worth having the extra minion up. Now watch. Now that I didn't play it, something's going to come up next time that will give a buff like taunt or whatever. That's exactly what's going to happen. Alright. I'll eliminate you next turn. I'm actually not doing that bad. He's only got a... Oh my goodness. I open my big fat mouth. Okay, so I've got deal 2 damage. I've got Wind Fury, and I've got the coin. Let's do this. We're going to eliminate you. We're going to coin into a Wind Fury minion so that we can eliminate at least 2 of them next turn. And we're going to do what we can for board control. Because this is just ridiculous. R to the ridiculous. Because he had summon 3 treants and then Wisps of the Old Gods back to back. And now he's got Murloc Knight. Good lord, this is board flood. Hey yo, Levitican. Well, at least you got a crappy minion out of it. That's good. Oh, you're gonna take away the one thing that I have that can remove the Murloc Knight. Screw you too. Okay then. This is going to be interesting. Let's go. I can spend 7 mana. I can spend 6 in hero power. I can't do both of these in the same turn. See, if I could play him and those, then he would be a 4/5 minion for 3, which would be amazing. But I'm not going to get that far. However, he is worth buffing up, and I can always play Ball of Spiders next turn. So let's do this. Let's do that. Let's have some of this. If we get really, really super lucky, he'll attack my hero, and the 5 damage will be dealt to the Murloc Knight. We have a 30% chance, folks. 30% chance. Cross your fingers, because we need to be rid of that hellish card. Hopefully he thinks it's Flame Trap and attacks first. Do 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 do. All right, there's the ping, and no, no, that was the worst possible outcome. Base damage would have been more valuable than that.
Greetings from beyond.
Time waits for no one.
All right. Should have played that before you used your Inspire. Then you would have had a 3/3 for 2. Which is actually a pretty good card. Alright. Ball of Spiders it is. And now we're going to have an epic Darkshire Councilman. We can Hero Power. Don't want to get rid of him. This is more important. I'm going to keep him alive. Because that could potentially... Well, no, I've got 10 mana next turn. That was dumb. I don't need that anymore. Although it could still potentially combo. So, yeah. I know RNGesus really does not take care of anyone. But, whatever.
I wonder.
What I really need is some more cards. But I will get a whole lot of beasts once I crash these web spinners in. So, yeah, that's fine. Just go face. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Ew. That's not... Oh, good lord. Really? You give me a useless minion. Alright, so... If we do 2 of our web spinners and the pint-sized summoner, we can get rid of the Draken and Crusher. So let's go ahead and do 2 of those. See what we get. Tiger, not bad. And Direwolf Alpha. That is actually fantastic. So let's do this. Go with you. Oh, I forgot. Summoning will also give him a buff. Now he's going to overkill, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to do that. Then we're going to play Gazrilla, because he's awesome. KO. And Hero Power. Alright, you got to give me some good minions next time around, bud, because that turn blew. Now he's got that summoning portal out there that's going to give him a 2 reduction in cost. And Mulch comes out. That is disappointing. Because I was hoping that card would turn out to be amazing. Could have gotten a very nearly free kill. Did he really just play a shifter that was not... Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. That's not how this is supposed to go. That's going to burn 4 of my mana. Okay then. Well, we got rid of a little bit of damage. Let's play this. We're going to get 2 Overload next turn, but it is going to give us the ability to knock out the Summoning Portal, but not before we go down to 3 health. Just with what he has on the board. Please tell me you didn't get a spell. Did you get Swipe? If you got Swipe, I'm going to be very angry. Nope. Alright, so he can ping me thrice now. Yeah, I lost this.
Well fought.
I cannot defeat math.
Well played.
Math is a sure thing, unfortunately. There's a defeat. Alright, one more. We're going to go for 3. One win, one loss. We got to figure out whether RNGesus beats us or not. Maybe it'll be okay. I hope you guys can't hear crunching noises. I'm kind of munching cough drops here in the background, trying to keep my voice under control.
Let the hunt begin.
I really, really despise having a sore throat, but whatever. It happens. I should probably confirm, seeing as, yeah. Ooh, freezing trap. Well, if I get a handful of worthless minions, I can totally play that. Why are you playing Warhorse Trainer? That seems like an odd thing to do. Oh, I am definitely playing this.
So many.
Because, I mean, I've got 3 chances to get a battle cry. So, that is going to work out beautifully. That is such a odd car. Oh, screw you, warrior. Garrosh, you can go die in a hole. Isn't the internet awesome, Johan? I mean, I've talked about this with people before. That's amazing. We could completely take it for granted that we can just randomly call up someone on the other side of the world. When 100 years ago, if you moved across the country, it was a major undertaking to even get back to visit. And 200 years ago, if you moved away, it was for good. You were never coming back because the move was going to be so brutal. So, it really is an awesome thing. Okay, so we're going to freezing trap this son of a gun because I don't really have a minion worth playing. That's just sad. And this is going to take away his buff, and it's going to give him a 5 cost 2/4, which is the worst possible value that you could have. Okay, maybe not that much, but whatever. Levitican, I am jealous. Maybe not jealous. I wish I had pizza, but I did have a good supper, so I'm not entirely without food. You got a freaking brand Bronzebeard? Really now? Really? Why would I play a Wisp? A Wisp. Tomb Pillager. Well, at least I'll get a coin. Actually, he's probably not going to be able to kill it. So I can kill his brand Bronzebeard. Say that 10 times fast. And then have the minion left over to take on something else. Or potentially make him waste a removal. Brand Bronzebeard, brand Bronzebeard, brand blah. Whatever. So I got the coin and I forced him to waste the removal. Because obviously I am in control of everything as it happens. What am I supposed to do with this crap? You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Maybe we'll get something that buffs next turn. At a minimum, we'll do 1 damage to brand Bronzebeard. 12:30 a.m. for me, and yeah, USA to Europe was impossible. Yeah. It does make it kind of weird, especially like with the podcast that me and Rhapsody and Potato do, because when we do that podcast, we do it at 7 p.m. Friday night. We're actually going to start streaming it in a week or two. Whenever we come back to it, because Potato is going to be out of town. When we come back to it, we're going to be streaming it, so you guys can actually tune in and watch it live if you want to. And, ooh, that actually helps me a lot. Okay, so I can do this. And then I can do this. I kind of want to do that, but at the same time, I think I'm going to do this. Because that gives me a taunt. Awesome. Okay, so yeah. When When we do that stream, we do it at 7 p.m. Friday night because that is 9 a.m. in Australia. Or maybe it's 8 a.m. I forget. It's reasonably early in the morning in Australia. So that makes it okay for Rhapsody. And it's like 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. depending on whether daylight savings time is in effect for Potato. So he streams till very late, and Rhapsody gets up super early to stream, to do the podcast, and it's like right in the middle of the afternoon for me. So it's a really weird thing. Sigh. This is the most useless hand. It's still useless. And that's not going to do any good either, because at the end of my turn, it deals 1 damage to all of the minions. Crap. Johan, quite possibly. I do not know for sure because we have not made specific plans. Oh. Ew. Ew. And there is no way to stop that. Crapola. You know what? That's fine. Because look what I got. Oh, that's epic. Yes! Yes! He drew his burrowing mine. I'm not even mad anymore. I am not even mad anymore.
I have
like,
no time for
that
this.
was instant karma. Absolutely instant retribution. Please, please kill that. Thank you. That actually does awesome things because now I can kill your Sylvanas without taking anything in return. That is just too good to pass up. Good lord. Yes. Absolutely yes. Because there's another quick shot floating around in this deck that I would love to play for 8 damage. And of course, he now has taunts. Crud. Okay, we're going to play the Ogre Ninja. We're gonna play that. We're gonna play that. Alright, so we're not going to get to the Hogger this turn, but I'm going to get a lot of removal out of Malygos. So, Malygos? Malygos. Malygos. How do you pronounce it? It could go a variety of different ways. Interesting. Okay, so I want to... That's actually really good. Because whenever I get a dragon, whenever that might be, I am guaranteed to make it cost 2 less. So that's kind of awesome. Alright, bud. You gonna trade? That trade would make sense. Please trade. Let me put it that way. Actually, no. I'll take the 2 damage to the face, because then I can kill you with that. And we're good. At least he wasn't holding a dragon, but he does have taunt. Crap. Malygos. 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 I think that's how you're, Malygos. Maybe that's it. Who knows? We are going to go bop and nope, that's going to be face. You know what? That's fine. I'll take it. Yeah, please, attack my face, because I want those snakes. Do 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 do. All right, there's the snakes. Aw. He took away my ogre. Well, that's absolutely useless to me. Okay, so we're going to trade one snake and you. And we're going to go for all of the face damage. And now we're even health. And I have board control. Actually, I have lethal next turn. I have lethal a couple of different ways. Maybe we'll win this one. Unless he has 9 burst damage. I mean, could potentially get King Crush. But obviously he did not get King Crush, so that's fine. Let's see. Whenever a character is healed... Oh, you're going to rage quit. I got an Alarmabot. That is absolute crap in this. Because I could play it, and then it would RNG me a hand, and then Alarmabot would swap for one of those. Like, that actually might be really good, because I could play him over and over again. I started out thinking that was really bad, and then I ended up realizing that that might actually be amazing. Huh. Okay. No more hypotheticals. Pack opening. I already have all of these. These cards are worthless to me. Okay, then. Let's look at the arena. Do I have one open already? I do not. Let's do an arena run. This might be fun. We'll see where it takes us. I'm going to go on the 150. And we're going to pick a hero. Ooh, got Rogue. The adventurous side of me wants to take Warrior. Because I could potentially get some weapons and do some awesome stuff. But then again, Rogue does have a lot of removal. A lot of board clear. I'm going to go Rogue. And yes, I am fully aware that there are tier lists to follow, but I am not super concerned with that at the moment. Okay, so Ogre Ninja is kind of big and scary. Defender of Argus, though, does give +1/+1 and taunt to 2 different minions, so I'm kind of a fan. We've got Unstable Ghoul, which is kind of cool. Let's go for that. Bog Creeper, Assassin's Blade. Always go for the weapon. Summoning Stone, probably not going to be useful for me. Also not useful. This is a poorly statted card, but it does give secret removal. So, yeah, that's bad. Antique Healbot or Hungry Dragon. This is an awesome 4-drop. That is also a decent 4-drop. Antique Healbot restores 8 health, which could come in handy. I'm going to go Hungry Dragon. Let's see. Let's do Ambusher. This is giving us a lot of 4-drops. I'm going to go for Cut Purse, I think. No, we're going to go Undercity Huckster because that will give us spells. That is an awesome thing that we need. Okay, Death Rattle gives your weapon +2 attack. And we do have a weapon, and our hero power is a weapon. So this could potentially give us super high value. But there's also card draw. And this is another 4-drop, which we already have several of. That is a really hard choice. I'm going to go for card draw. Okay, I've got Fen Creeper. Let's do... That's a tough choice. Let's do Reckless Rocketeer because that gives us some potential emergency removal. Undercity Huckster. We need more early game. Corrupted Healbot. Let's do Assassinate for some hard removal. This... We could potentially have a 3/3 taunt for 3. Which is decent. We have a 5-drop, or we have a Grotesque Dragonhawk, which could potentially be difficult to keep alive, but if people are floating a lot of small minions, that's useful. Definitely Piloted Shredder. Now I have Southsea Squidface Mechanical Yeti and Chillwind Yeti. Dang, they're giving so many 4-drops. Ick. Alright, alright. We're going to go Scarlet Crusader because Divine Shield. We're going to go Annoyatron because Divine Shield. Cold Blood is nice because it could give us some super high removal. Also Bog Creeper, but we already have a lot of big minions. Give your weapon +3 attack and give a random friendly minion +3 attack. versus Silverhand Knight, which is honestly kind of amazing. Let's go for that. And we've got Demolisher and Angry Chicken. We're going to go Demolisher. This is not the greatest of choices, honestly. Explosive Sheep is going to give us some removal. Faceless Behemoth is kind of a crappy card, but it is a giant one. Plus to attack while you have a mech, but we only have 2 mechs in the deck, 3 mechs in the deck. That actually could be useful. Let's go for board control, though. Board control is handy dandy. We need Haunted Creeper. We need a Shiv, I think. Yes. Tinkertown Technician could be played. Sap is also useful, though, and could potentially be the winner of games for us because it's kind of removal. Kind of. Let's go Sap. I don't have a ton of small minions, so buffing small minions is not super useful. This is actually kind of tough one. Let's go Muckless Champion, because I just want Muckless Champion. Alright, deal 5 damage to an undamaged character or yet another Squid Face. We're going to go for that. Hard removal for the win. Discover another beast. We don't have enough card draw in here. We've got Charge and Taunt with 1 health. And we've got Return a Friendly Minion from the battlefield. But do we have any useful battle cries? We've got 1 good battle cry. 2 good battle cries. And he is a 2-3 for 2, so his stats are on par. But Charge. Brewmaster. Let's do Kraken. And finally, we've got Cut Purse, Ancient Mage, and S17 Agent. SI7 Agent. Let's do Agent, because if I combo that one up, I can potentially get some minion removal off of it. Awesome. Can I do a PC loadout vid? I actually already did one. It's just been quite a while ago, and that video is buried somewhere in the midst of the other 600 or so videos on my channel. Actually, I've changed a few things in my computer since then. But anyway, that's a pretty decent initial hand. And I could be dealing with secrets. I've got a 4-drop. I'm going to return Assassinate and hope that he plays a secret. Oh, I got another one. Nice. Okay. Good deal, good deal, good deal. I wasn't telling you to go find it, Johan. I'm saying it's funny because a lot of people request videos that I have already done. It is highly amusing to me. But, you know, once you've been around for a couple of years, like people who have only been watching for 6 months or 1 year or even 18 months, you might have done a video before they got here that they just never saw. And there's the Assassinate. I simply cannot get away from it. We're going to go coin into Haunted Creeper to get a minion out on the board, because we need to do that thing. He has got a gold hunter, which does not bode well for me. But we'll find out what happens. This doesn't combo super well, but I need to get minions on the board. So, as far as a PC loadout goes, just to list it off quickly, I know this isn't a detailed specs thing, but I have a 4970K CPU on a halfway decent MSI gaming board, and I have a 980 Ti. It is an EVGA superclock, and I think that is everything pertinent about it. Typical setup, large hard drive, SSD with OS and everything on it. Let's see, I can do 1 damage with that. That's actually super great value because he played that with 2 Death Rattle minions in my hand. We're going to go for this and sit out our turn, I think. Yes. Because I don't want to crash in the Haunted Creeper, because then both of my little Spideys will die, which kind of sucks. Anyway, as far as what I play on, I have a Razor Tartarus pad, which I love. It's a left-handed gamepad, so you have a joystick and all that stuff on. Makes it super easy to play Overwatch and first-person shooter games, and then it's also handy for hotkeying things in games like Supreme Commander and whatever else I need hotkeys for. Especially for me as a person who heavily gamed on consoles, so it actually is hard for me to aim using a mouse. It is actually difficult. I know that's hard to believe, but it is the truth. And having the joystick, oh, that worked out perfectly. You rock, Demolisher. That is exactly what I needed. Now I've got extra minions and I can do this number. Having the joystick to move around with is a godsend, so that's awesome. And then my mouse is a Razer Naga, which has a few more buttons than I would like, but I wanted to try it out. I had a Death Adder before and I broke the scroll wheel on it, which is a little unfortunate, but it happens, so whatever. Do I risk Muckless Champion on this? Because if he has more beasts, he could potentially charge and kill the Muckless Champion. But if the Muckless Champion survives, I can buff 3 minions on the following turn, and I don't have a great alternate play. So I'm going to do this. We're going to be greedy. We're going to go face. I am pretty impressed with Razer stuff. I picked up a Razer keyboard because I like the Tartarus pad and the 2 mice that I had so much. But I can honestly say that Razer keyboards are crap. I have the Deathstalker Essential. Oh, come on. Really? You had Cobra Shot? That sucks. Okay, so I got the Deathstalker Essentials, which was a mistake because it doesn't have backlighting. I didn't actually realize that. I just grabbed one off the shelf. But I have tried, like, demoed other Razer keyboards, and I did not particularly like them. So that's the thing. Lest you think I am a Razer shill, because that is surely not the case. Recently got a Corsair K70 RBG. That is a very nice keyboard. Unfortunately, I do not have money right now to buy other things. Let me see. I don't think you can hear that on the mic. Like, the space bar on my keyboard within about, I don't know, within about 2 months of getting the keyboard, and I don't even use the keyboard that much, like only when I'm actually typing. It happened. It happened, guys. Look, I can actually play it and get value. It's so amazing. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, yes. We got Explosive Trap because that's awesome. All right, we're going to go for Crash Bandicoot over here. And then let's do, actually, I'm going to do that. I was thinking I would return this to my hand because it has charge and it would protect from getting killed. And then I realized that's stupid because I have removal. So we're going to do it that way. Good dealio. He thought that secret was going to help him out, but no. Anyway, yeah. Razer keyboard started making funny noises 2 months after I got it, and I was disappointed. But I don't know. They seem to be a pretty decent company, and their stuff is not ridiculously overpriced, so I'm content to continue to buy things from them. Just not mice, because I don't need a Blue Yeti ripoff mic. I am still kicking along on my Samson Meteor, which is doing admirably well. Whenever I do spend money on a mic, I'm going to actually get an audio setup. A halfway decent one. But that is for another day. Please don't have removal. Please don't have removal. Please don't have removal. I have removal, though. And crap. Well, I can assassinate, though, so that's not a problem. The question is, yes, I do. Lethal.
This guy's toast.
That worked out perfectly. There's our 1-0 on the arena run. See if we can keep up the streak. You got a chrome adder? What is a chrome adder? I haven't heard of that before. Razor chrome. Oh, a chroma adder. Okay. That's the yeah, that's the RGB one. Okay. Yeah, the Death Adder is a really nice mouse. Like, it fits my hand so freaking well. It was super comfy. I made the mistake. Actually, if any of you guys hang out on the FAF forum, you probably saw a few days back. I want to keep the... I can coin into it. That's actually pretty good. Versus a warrior, so I don't have... I'm going to do that. Someone was actually asking about... someone was asking about mice and keyboards and like, what should I get? You know, how do I tell what's good? Yada, 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 yada. And my number one recommendation to anyone in that situation is go to the freaking store and try out a demo mouse. Because I did not demo the Naga and I didn't realize how tiny the mouse was. So I'm using, I have my hand hooked around it. I've gotten used to it and it's comfortable to me now. But I kind of wish I still had my Death Adder. Okay, we're going to draw a card. And I can eliminate him with a weapon next turn. So that'll work. Doodly doo 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 doo. Oh crap. Well, that got out of control real quick. Let's do... Let's do that. I need a minion out on the board. And he would have to kill 2 of his minions to kill that one. So that's actually good value. Unless he has some kind of board clear. Yeah. That's a difficult choice. I always struggle with that. Do I guarantee the removal of one minion and eat 7 damage to the face? Or, you know, what do you do in this situation? Okay, so I've got 4 mana. I am not looking super healthy. I can sap one of them. I think I'm going to sap one of them. I'm going to play this. I'm going to sap him. I am going to kill him. Or die. Alright, you can eliminate both of my cards, but you're going to give me a spell. Or a random class card anyway. Pardon me a second. Alright, I'm good.
It's time for a lot of blood.
Oh, the joys of being sick. The Death Adder is by far the favorite mouse that I've had. I had a, when I broke the scroll wheel, I got a Steel Series mouse. And it felt so cheap. And I broke the scroll wheel on it as well within, I don't know, about 3 weeks. So, needless to say, I'd never bought another Steel Series. Let's do this. He's going to get double elimination. How much does that cost? That costs 4. Assassinate on it is a stupid waste of value. I'm going to play Squire. Or Silverhand Knight, whatever. I've heard people say good things about Steel Series, but I don't know. They never seemed super great. You have 2 freaking spider tanks in your hand? Are you kidding me? Okay, this is a problem. We're gonna go Assassin's Blade. We're gonna execute you. That was actually a really lucky draw. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna hang on to my weapon for a sunnier day. Yeah, see, the Deathstalker keyboard. I have a Deathstalker Essentials, which is a cheaper version, but I kind of hate it. I don't know. I'd have to try the real Deathstalker.
I wonder.
No, because I did try the real Deathstalker, and it also felt weird. Anyway, whatever. That is what I have at my hands. I am using all Rager stuff currently, for better or for worse. Like I said, my mic setup is a Samsung Meteor, so hooty hoo for that. And I got 2 El Cheapo Acer monitors, 1080p, so rocking that out. We are definitely going to assassinate that son of a gun. And eliminate. We're not in too bad a shape. I mean, we're not in great shape, but we're not in horrible shape either. So, we'll just find out what happens. Ew. Ew. That's just wrong. That's okay, though, because I have the perfect solution. I can't get ahead of the game, but I'm still in the game, so that's a good thing. Hello, Psychotron. I really didn't want to see you after I used my removal. That was not the greatest. Okay, do I want to... Yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give him something to chew on that will force 1 damage across the board. I am going to throw out this, which he will want to get rid of. And I'm going to sit on my weapon. I think that is the best course of action. Because if I do that, he will be without his Divine Shield in the next turn, and I can bop him with the Sea Kraken. Can you remove that? Please tell me you don't have an execute. Dang it! Oh well, it's all good. It's all good. It'll be taken care of.
I can take the hit.
Ew. I did not want to see armor. Now he has 20 more health than I do, which is not exactly what I wanted from life at this point. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully he'll go for the Kraken and do some other form of removal instead of face.
Sometimes
Oh no. That does not bode well for me. Alright, so this is a cool card. We're gonna play this. This is also a cool card. We're gonna do this. Just in case he top decks a spell next turn, because that would be bad for me. He's gonna have to remove that, which is going to eliminate his Nerubian Prophet. And he is probably going to go for that. So I'm gonna end up with a South Sea Squid. Oh! Freaking A! Come on. I just lost. Unless I can get a taunt out. Come on, Argus. Dang it.
Here we go.
That's just sad. Alright, well played.
Well played.
Well played.
Dang. He has a pretty good deck. That Arcanite Reaper, when that Reaper pops out, that is such a powerful weapon. There is so much removal packed up in that. Especially when you have the ability to armor up to recoup the lost health when you're bashing minions that have 5 health. So, yeah. Weapons OP. Straight up. It's like when you're in arena, unless like the most mind-blowing minion that has ever appeared in the history of mankind pops up, take the weapon. And even then, I mean, I think the only thing that would give me a toss-up is between a weapon and vicious board clear. And a lot of times, like, the classes that have weapons don't have vicious board clear, so that's not really an issue. Alright, definitely keeping the Huckster. Probably keeping Squidface because he's a halfway decent 4-drop minion, and he has the potential to buff our weapon. And North Sea Kraken pops up. I did not want to see you here today, so that is a bit of a disappointment. Cannot coin into a 2, but I do have 2, 3, 4 now, so that's nice. As long as I can get South Sea Squidface out without danger of him dying in the same turn so that he doesn't get eliminated while I don't have a weapon. Which is kind of what I'm scared of. Well, hello there, Stone Splitter's Trog. You're not going to have any luck whatsoever because I am going to trample all over your face. I'm going to do this. I think no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, no. I'm going to do this. Because he has to attack it twice to kill it, and by that point, the 1 damage is going to kill him. So, one way or the other. One way or another, gonna find you. Gonna get you one way or another. The maps have gotten lamer. The newer maps do not have as much cool stuff, honestly. Okay, so I do not want to play him quite yet because that would be a waste. I'm going to play him. No, I'm not. We're going to weapon up and sit on it. Oh, crap. I should have attacked. Should have attacked. Did not even think about that. Alright, so if you punch with Fairy Dragon, you're going to lose Fairy Dragon, which would not hurt my feelings one bit, honestly. We're going to go Squidface next turn, unless something much better pops up. There you go. That's actually rather interesting. Let's do... That's going to be 2 cards. No, because I'm not guaranteed removal. Well, dang. Alright, I'm going to postpone Squidface.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
Here we go.
We're going to go this route. Alright, hopefully you'll give us a class card. Because Mage has some pretty dang good class cards.
Someday I'll be just like
Not gonna lie. Oh, really? You suck.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Also, that is some insane value that I did not need to see. Now what? This is just going downhill.
My mother does love this face.
We're gonna go for that. Oh, come on. You have the perfect answer to everything, don't you? Alright, Alright, well, something good may come of that. Alright, I've got to make something happen here. Let's go for our combo wombo. We've got you and you. And we're going to kill you. I don't want to drop a secret on the board quite yet. That would be disappointing.
Dead or alive.
Oh, we get a random spell. Thank you. And it is a flash heal. That is wonderful. Wonder-tootin-ifical. I am down to 6. Alright, that does help us out, though, because we have 2 3-attack minions and 2 4-health enemies. So that is going to do us just fine. We're going to go that way. We're going to kill you. We're going to kill you. And last but certainly not least, we're going to figure out what we're going to play from our own hand. And at the moment, that does not look like anything. We're going to discover a beast. That is definitely going to be Haunted Creeper.
Here we go.
Let's trigger. I was already in danger of dying to a fireball, so that's not going to change things. Although I could have flash healed. You have lethal, don't you? You have another spell. Yep, you do. That was dumb. Should have flash healed. Bad decision. I was greedy. Wanted that other beast. Should have flash healed and done something else. Alright, 1 and 2. Did I ever say I was good at arena runs? I don't think so. I think my standing record is like 6 and 3. Sometimes I just don't make smart overall strategy choices. But then again, I probably don't put enough hours into it in a serious enough capacity to actually get paranoid about things. So, it'll probably help me.
Watch your back.
Alright, things ended disastrously with South Sea Squidface last time. I'm going to fit him in later in the game when I actually have more mana to tool around with. And slightly inferior cards. And Defender of Argus will give me a nice little boost. I'm wondering. Let's see, if he has +2/+2, that would be a 4/5 for 4. So he has literally his mana value in attack and health. But then he also gives 2 taunts. So he does have better than his mass value in stats. I guess 2/3 is balanced. That works. That works. Alright, that is the perfect card right here. La-dee-da, la-dee-dee-da. He can't attack it with the Paladin because it insta-dies, and then if he kills it with anything, it kills the Paladin anyway because of the death rattle. Oh, yes! That's a beautiful thing right there. Alright, we do not want to throw out the Divine Shield minion. Kind of don't want to burn that because he's going to kill himself anyway next turn. And if a coin into anything, it is going to be the Piloted Shredder, the one and only amazing card that everybody has in their deck. Because it is borderline OP. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Unstable Ghoul. You look like a very large creature.
Let me
A very,
think.
very large creature. That's always puzzled me because, like, overall, the larger minions definitely do have larger statures. But sometimes you run into like 6, 7, 8 mana creatures that are just humans. And then you run into 1 or 2 mana creatures that are freaking ginormo gargantuan. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense sometimes. Let's see what his drop is. That is utter crap. Really? Really? Okay, we're gonna do that and that.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
I would love to buy a funnel cake. I've not had a funnel cake in years. I never did play World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft sounds like a really boring game. Belle would probably like it though because it does involve words.
It's no place for mortals.
No, I never played World of Warcraft. I did not. That was not a thing that I did. Okay, this is interesting. Let's do this.
My shield for Argon.
Because that will give me many, many, many more taunts, and this guy will survive the attack. We're just gonna go for that and ignore the fact that there is a genie there. We're just gonna hope that he doesn't have any awesome spells to give his friendly minions. Because if he does, we're kind of screwed. I'm just gonna sit here silently because I don't even have words.
Well played.
I do not even have words. This is ridiculous. Okay, so on the agenda today... Oh, I know what I can do. I can sap it. Hey, that works. Alright, let's play this and hope for Divine Shield on something useful. Oh, what? What? That's a beautiful thing right there.
Here we go.
That works. I'll take it. Brink X Funnel Cake. Write a fanfic about someone. Yeah, sap was definitely the answer, Levitican. I was just way too depressed about the entire circumstance. Oh, what is it with you and Divine Shields? Come on. Okay, so we've got the 5 damage thing, which is pretty useful. I'm going to play it with the 4-drop. I also have Shiv, which will do that. Yay! We get a good card.
Squire, attend me.
Ready,
Here
sir.
we go.
To the brink.
That works. Now we got some epic cards with some good removal. It'll work out really well. I love that the death rattle gave me a weapon. Like, that was the best thing that it could have given me. Why you gotta be like that, bro? What now? What now? What now? We are going to take 4 damage to the face, I think.
Here we go.
That seems like the most reasonable way to go about this.
Drink with me, friend.
Alright, so that worked out pretty well.
If you insist.
We're gonna do that. See what comes down. Not the greatest, but not the worst either, so good dealio. Brink and Funnel Cake is best couple, let's have them hook up. Brink and Cyber and Funnel Cakes. Cyber and Funnel Cakes might be nasty, I mean, you never know. Do not tell... You got 2 Blessings of Kings and a Genie in the same deck. You have got to be kidding me. What? Oh, that's my 3rd loss right there. How the hell do you get all of those cards together in an arena deck? Like, that's just absurd.
Many options.
He has lethal 3 different ways here.
Well played.
Well played, bro.
I'll give up.
Well played. That is going to end the arena. Cyberns are life, man. They really are. World's worst arena run over. That was a complete mistake to do that on stream. Now you have something to laugh at least. Alright, got a card pack. Let's go see what's in it. Ew, you squirted all over. What? Worth it. Whenever your spells deal damage, restore that much health to your hero. And it is a shaman card. That's pretty cool, actually. Because there's some shaman decks that have some really serious damage involved. I mean, like, if you played that on turn 8 and comboed it with the deal 4 to 5 damage to the entire board, you could heal back to full health from 1 health. That's pretty brutal. And everything else in here is not extremely interesting. That is one of 2 legendary drops that I've had. Yes, absolutely, Genesis. Absolutely. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reset this son of a gun and we're going to come back with some Overwatch. See you guys in just a second. So, if any of you guys in the chat actually play Overwatch and you would like to join in, I would love to get some people in here. Currently, none of my peeps are online or they are not playing Overwatch. So that's kind of disappointing. Alrighty then, let's get the show on the road. Alright, so, back with a little bit of Overwatch. Let's hit up this play button and see what happens. Oh, competitive play is up, but I've heard terrible things about it. Okay, so what is this? Achieve aerial superiority, justice reigns from above. So only flying characters, apparently? That looks kind of ludicrous. I am intrigued. Let's go for regular play. I do not face cam because habit. I went for a year without using a face cam and I turned it on for like 3 videos and it really just didn't fit with the casting format and I never turned it on again. I do have videos up regularly on the channel that do have my face in them, but I just don't have face cam. So, whatever. Alright, we're on the attack. And too many defensive heroes. We do have a health. We do not have a tank, so I'm going to go D.Va. Just in time, just in time. Gotta get back in Overwatch mode. It's been a few days since I played. Whee! D.Va is best because D.Va flies. Also, Pump It Up is kind of fun. Hello! I would like to hit you, yes. Ah, crap. Well, my entire team died, so I'm just going to run. Seems like a smart thing to do till more people come. Hello, May. Do I go for the health? Dadgummit. Ah! Didn't quite get into the ultimate. I really hate May. I really hate May. And she stole my health, too. Bitch. Okay. Back for another round. 41% to the ultimate. I really want to drop a bomb on these people, but obviously that's not going to work too well when I do not have my bomb to drop. That did not work as planned. Ah! They're all here on top of it. Okay, so change of plans. We need something to break these people. Let's go for Farah, actually. Because I can boost up over the walls and hopefully eliminate some of these people. I really wish that some people on my team would actually get a different character because we have too many of the same person. Apparently, no one is there waiting for me to come rain fire on them from above. Big surprise. Ah. No, my jump wasn't ready. Dang. Let's see if people will actually cooperate. Alright, guys. Well, that was disappointing.
Winston reporting.
Group coming at you.
Join me.
Come on, guys. We need to push into the point. Killing people does no good if we're not actually in here capping. Oh, crud. Ah, this is painfully bad. Need a team. Have Hearthstone, but all my stuff is on EU. I did not know that your stuff didn't transfer. You know what, actually, I think I'm going to drop this because I am more interested in playing Hearthstone with someone than playing Overwatch and not having a preset team, because not having a preset team is brutal. So we're actually going to change modes. I'm going to go back over here. I'll play you, bro. That's right. In the middle of the stream, we're just going to swap games. Okay.
Welcome. Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
But you have to promise me right now. Are you on my friends list? Genesis. Have I seen you in streams before? Your avatar does not look familiar. You need to message me your tag or something so that we can actually face off in this. I will do that for you. But you do have to swear on a stack of Bibles that you are not going to watch the stream to see what is in my deck. I will add Levitican. I must enter an email address or exact battle tag. Okay, so Levitican. Yes, number 2492. Number 2492. Friend request sent. Okay, Genesis, what is yours? Genesis asked me first, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to ask, Genesis, please send me your tag and then leave the stream, because I am going to tweak a deck before I match up with you, and I would like to do that without you knowing what cards are in my deck. So, please do that. Or, if Levitican is already in here, I might just jump in with him. Okay, I am going to swap the stream to something else. Perhaps I have an awesome animal picture. Let's see what I've got here. I need, let's see, we're gonna add Add an image. We're going to pick one off the desktop. This is going to be coming back from... coming back from one of the podcasts, actually. Let's go desktop. What cute animal do I want? I have a very fuzzy seal. I have a face-palming polar bear. I have a frog that looks like he's on drugs. I'm going to do this. We've got a lizard biting his own tail. How can you not like that? Alright, we're going to put him up right here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, it's a super blurry image when I get that big. Oh, that's painful. You guys are going to be looking away from the screen in sheer agony because of the terrible resolution on this picture. But you know what? It's okay because you're not going to be able to see my cards. There you go. Behold the monstrosity. It's so bad. So bad. Okay. So behind this pixelated picture of a lizard, I am going to double check my deck and see what I got here. Let's see. What do I want to play? I think I am going to do I want to do a gimmick deck or a solid deck? Gimmick decks are kind of fun. Alright, I think I have made up my mind here. Got one and got two decks. Awesome. Alright, we're going to swap back over on the stream here. Alright, we're back. So, ew. Exit that. That looks awful. Okay, we're going to challenge Levitican. Alright, guys. So, we are versus the poor defenseless Levitican, who is obviously not poor and defenseless. We're going to take this paladin in here. He is not watching the stream, so he is not hearing what I'm saying. So... anti-stream snipe photo.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
We're versus a mage. That's gonna make things interesting. That is my magic combo there, so I'm gonna hang on to it. Okay, we're gonna go that way. Really bad start. This deck works super well if I get the proper hands. If I get the proper cards in hand.
Hello.
Jonathan, I am not doing FAF this stream. That is tomorrow night's stream. Alright, we got a Divine Shield in the house. No, we do not. It is a give a friendly minion Divine Shield. I really blew that one. Well, that's okay. We'll get it fixed. Okay, so we're going to go for this little fella.
This is my responsibility.
And hope for the best. You're going to ping it down, aren't you? Yup. Wasted my opportunity. That was a misplay right there. That was a drastic misplay. Aww. I drew Stand Against Darkness, too. That's sad. Okay, let's do this.
This is my responsibility.
Amazing.
That was a mistake.
Start off the game with a couple of misplays and maybe we'll be able to pick it back up. Challenge you to Supcom Fath. It could be interesting. Alright, I got True Silver. Or I've got Blood Knight, which will eliminate that Divine Shield, which is exactly what I want to do. So we're going to do that.
Amazing.
Yes, let's do that. And we'll do this. Get a free card out of it. Well, not free. I mean, it cost 1 mana, but that also gives him much more incentive to do that. I am just so glad that he played a Divine Shield minion into that, because that could have ended super badly. Why did you polymorph? Okay, I guess that makes sense. He had less health, but he was the one that was getting me card draw, so that's a thing. Let's make a 5/5 sheep and beat him to death with his own sheep. That sounds like a good time. Good luck with that, Genesis. Good luck with that. Alright, alright. You and your removal. That's what Mage is good at. I'm kind of scared to play Stand Against Darkness, because that could end very badly. Let's see. I'm gonna go True Silver. And you...
Who knows what secrets will for justice?
Alright. Unless he pulls something out, he is dead next turn. I don't think he can, stand up to this one. You're right, poor Levitican. This is not exactly fair. He's on his American account that does not have super great cards, so that's a little sad.
Well played.
Well played, man. Well played. Jonathan, I start approximately 1.5 hours ago. Alright, so even though there were a couple of misplays in that one, we got ridiculously lucky that he was playing the proper things. So, oh, wow. Both True Silvers. I don't need both. Let's try to get some more early game. Oh, yes, that'll work. Beautiful. Abso-spiffidly beautiful. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Are you up for a game, Genesis?
Nothing scares me. Except knives.
We're gonna do that. I don't really want to coin into anything quite yet because I have a bunch of 3-drops. So, yeah, that was less than ideal. Apparently he didn't have a minion to play. All right, let's do this right here. Give me something with a little bit more health.
Let's make magic.
Oh, a new account. Awesome. Oh, good lord, you have a Cthulhu deck. You bastard.
Nothing scares me. Except knives.
It didn't play.
That was a mistake.
What?
Amazing.
That sucks. That might have just lost me the game right there. That might have just lost me the game. That, folks, is why you don't get in a hurry. I would love to go against a hard Cthulhu deck.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Alright, I gotta start doing try hard. Gotta start going try hard. Otherwise, this is going to be an epic fail. Oh, that's a horrifyingly bad card. Let's see. We're going to go with this.
Glory to the Sindora.
To battle. For justice.
Alright. That worked out reasonably well. He's got to ping and he's got to burn his minion to kill my thingy-majigger. The only thing that could have worked out better for that is if I had Bran Bronzebeard out, because then, oh, come on. And now he can ping it. Ick. Ick. Okay.
Back to your homes.
He's still got a lot of removal in this deck, so I'm a little nervous about burning this. Probably going to end up polymorphing it. Alright, if he wins this one, we got to do another for best 2 out of 3. Okay, dink.
What secrets will uncover?
I need to just,
Well played.
I'm flying!
distract him from going face, but that's not going to work. Alright, one more. 1-1, lost one. Let's see what happens next time around. And the winner is about to be determined. Johan, I will add you right now.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
After I choose cards. I don't know what to do with myself. Alright, Johan, Kurt, 1-2, number 2981. Friend request sent. That's gonna do me absolutely no good right now, but maybe later in the game, huh? Maybe later in the game.
Reporting for duty.
It's gonna suck if this triggers on the 1, but I hope he just pings it.
Are you
Maybe he'll
my
ping
master?
it. No, he will not.
Is an illusion.
But at least I have a 2-2 now. That's a little more scary. Just a little more scary. Oh, I can do this. Heyo. 5 damage to the face, and now he has to ping it and lose his minion to kill it. That works. Wait, what? Oh, he's gonna get a minion out as well. Okay. That works. That absolutely works. Do I want to waste my Hammer of Wrath on that? I kind of don't.
I wonder.
There's not really a good way this works, though. At least I'll get another card out of it. He doesn't have a whole lot of, like, small-ish minions. And I can get rid of anything else that comes with the True Silver, so not too much of an issue. Okay, so things get a little more interesting. Let's go for
Back
this.
to your homes. Not on my
And give him a Divine Shield. Let's hope and pray for Stand Against Darkness next turn, folks.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Alright, so he's not leaving me any Divine Shields up. Which is a little unfortunate. Do I go for the draw? I don't think I go for the draw. I think I just do that.
This is my
We're
responsibility.
gonna bump and bump.
Job's done.
And end that turn. We're not in too bad a shape. I mean, neither one of us is specifically ahead. He's got a lot more answers in his deck. Get it that time, Johan?
Back to your homes.
Nothing scares me. Except
Alright. See how this works out. Probably not the best play, but my theory is that he will not attack with that because I only have one card and that will be giving me 2 cards. So I probably shouldn't have wasted both on it. Probably should have only done one. Maybe I can force him into a bad enough situation though where he has to use it. Yes. I get 2 cards out of it. It's a win in my book. Alright, we're going to do this.
Mount up!
And we're going to do this. Yes.
Give that minion a turn
is
to get
that
ready.
it? Thank you.
Do I want to hit the face?
For justice!
No, I'm going to hang on to True Silver for just another turn. Doo-doo. Johan, are you logged into the American server? Also, if you are logged into the American server, that is my tag right there. BRNK number 1139. So, send it on over. Okay, this is
For
annoying.
justice! Reporting for duty.
I mean, I can do a fair bit of damage just with my weaponry, but I prefer not to have to do that. Yeah, Johan, if you're not on the American server, I can't find you. Which means that you probably don't have all of your decks, because I think if you log into the American server... No, you should be able to transfer. I don't know. We'll find out. I have none of the right cards in my hand, so I think this is lost.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Glory to the Sindora.
Reporting for duty.
For justice!
We're just gonna find out what happens.
Take your medicine.
The ideal condition here is that you play out, you're able to get the 5 Divine Shield minions using Stand Against Darkness, and then play the Blood Knight on it. And you end up with like an 18/18 card or something ridiculous, and it's amazing. Okay then, so we're going to do this little number right here.
For justice. Reporting for duty. The battle.
Yay! Get rid of some of the board. Johan can't play? Dang. That's sad. And there's the Cthulhu.
The victory is yours.
Well played.
The victory condition worked once, but it did not work again. So let me do this. Do I want to do the warrior or the other paladin? I'm going to do the Murlocidin. I don't understand, Johan.
I must protect the wild. I will fight with honor.
Alright, so we don't need that. Probably don't need that. Those two are fine. do. Let's do heal. Because healing is fun. And the Murlocs descend upon you.
Are you my master?
You have
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, we're back up against a Cthulhu deck. So basically, I have to win before like turn 12 or 13, depending on how lucky he gets with his Cthulhu draw.
spectacular.
I shouldn't have thrown that one out because he can hero power and knock it in. Should have waited to play it till the next time around. Oh, crudtastic. Oh, crap. Well, dang it. We're going to find out what's on the other side of this. That does me no good whatsoever. Alright, how much we got? It'll be wasting one, but alright, we got rid of it and we got another card draw out of it. So I would consider that a relative success. We still got 2 Murlocs on the board. And he burned his Innervate and everything else. So, good, good, good. Do 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 dee. You know what? I'll go for that. I just hope he doesn't have swipe in here. If he has swipe, I'm kind of screwed.
Cthulhu is my shield.
Do 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 Do. That's okay, bro. I still got you covered. Do. All right, slowly whittling him down.
Feast of souls.
Slowly whittling him down. And that is going to put a stop to that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to do and a 1 and a 2. And then we're going to do... No, not that. We'll do this. Alright, so you're going to survive. And we're going to sit on those two. Yay! That's what happens when you have a wood PC. How you doing there, Genesis, on your attempt to get up here and face me? Alright, there's what I need. Card draw. Card draw. Gotta get that card draw in here. Yes!
My fight.
That is exactly what I needed. Get rid of those two big, nasty minions.
Take your medicine.
And that's a bummer. A serious, serious bummer. That was a misplay. Because he is now not going to summon his other thing. Damn it.
That was a mistake.
At least it summoned my taunt. That's the good thing here.
I can't do that.
I can't believe I'm still sitting on my coin. Like, that's just kind of ridiculous. Do 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 do.
The land serves me.
Alright, he's starting to get quite the collection of minions over there for himself. There's the card I needed. Alright, so I have 5. I'll summon the 6th, and then it will pop up with the 7th. Yay! And it's totally useless. Well, that did me a whole lot of good. Do 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 do.
Your magic shall not save you.
Do 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 do. There's a big scary. That is unfortunate for you, good sir. Because you're now going to have to deal with a corrupted seer. All of my buffs, I'm down to 9 cards in the deck. And I have not seen any of my buffs. Like, what the crap is this mess? I've got 2 Murloc War Leaders in there. I think I've got a Raid Leader. I've got at least 1 Blessed Knight. Like, I've been through basically all of my baseline Murlocs that have been completely pointless. They've done nothing for me this entire game. And I cannot get any of my buffs. It's so dumb. There's another Tide Hunter. Now we'll throw him out. At least it'll get me a taunt up. It's packing 11 damage in there. Unless he can board clear, I can at least get rid of 1 next turn.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
Then again, he might clear. Oh, crap.
Well played.
So that's a thing. Yay. 18 heal. 18 heal.
My dream ends. Your nightmare begins. Well played.
He had to work for it. He only got 1 over lethal. 1 over lethal. All right. Genesis, were you ready? Where is your tag? I don't see it. Yes, I do. There it is. Let's add. We've got Chaos Reborn number 2421. Friend request sent. Oh, he is not here. Levitican, on that deck, like the 8 cards that I had not drawn, I said this earlier to the other guys that were here, but the 8 cards that weren't drawn, there were 2 Murloc War Leaders in there. My other Murloc Knight, at least 1. Let's look at the collection. Let's look at this deck so you can see what was in here. I had another Murloc Knight. Okay, I didn't have okay. I didn't have a Blessed Knight. I had 2 War Leaders, and I had my other Murloc Knight. I had 2 Any Fins Can Happen. Yeah, Blessing of Kings right there. And Blessing of Kings. All of my buffs were still in the freaking deck. The 8 cards at the bottom. And it was dumb. Attempting to defeat Hemet Nezingwary. Okay. Cool beans. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. It was an interesting little round. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, as always, thank you so much for watching, folks. Do tune into the live stream tomorrow. It is going to be Supreme Commander Forged Alliance Day. Gonna play in some of those multiplayer matches. Other than that, though, I got nothing. We'll see you in the next one.